Hey, what is up, guys? This is your source coming back at you with another review and updates for a few electric skateboards. I've got the Riptide R1 Elite, the Verreal V1, and this absolute monster Kalynyc street carver. So I'm going to split this up. I'll make 3 separate videos. So this is the first one. It's part 1. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the Riptide and the updates with that. So Riptide R1 Elite. Do I still like this board? Would I still recommend it? I would say yes, and for the same reasons that I talked about in one of my previous videos. This is probably one of the best short boards that I've gotten a chance to ride. The range on it is pretty decent. It's 7 to 8 miles. I'm 175. It seems to be pretty true to its specs. If you're really trying to take it up a ton of hills and really pushing it hard, full throttle all the time, you might not get that range, but all in all, it does really well. Love the deck design, love the kicktail. It's very well balanced, and I love these handles. They're very, very comfortable to carry this board. They make it very comfortable. It's got a belt drive setup with the shred lights, which are super bright. They do a great job. And also has tail lights as well. So yeah, I really like this board. I took it to the city and rode around there. It performed very well. It's a fun board. Like I said, it's really easy to use, and I love the kicktail because it helps you to pop over some of those little discrepancies in the roads. Yeah, so it really helps. I do have a few gripes that I want to talk about, though. The first is with the power plug, the port. I don't know if you can see right there, but I've actually kind of torn it off just a little bit, part of it, because it was so difficult to take out. I actually had to use a pair of pliers. When I just tried to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to do it with my hand, that's where I tore it. So just beware of that. I don't even put it back in all the way. You don't really need to, honestly, so it's not like it's a deal breaker or anything, but it's a little bit of an irritation. The second and probably last gripe that I have with, no, actually there's one after that, but the second gripe that I have with this board is the remote, the connection. It has come disconnected a few times. Now, it's not in any type of situation where you know, it's a threat to my safety. It just doesn't really start going, even though I turn it on and it says it's synced. And so it just loses the connection. I have to turn the board off, turn it right back on, and then it works. And it does pretty good. I mean, it's only done that a couple of times. And considering the fact that you could go out and spend a lot more money on, say, an Evolve skateboard, and there's a lot of reviews about that board, and it's an amazing machine. It's awesome. But a lot of people have connection issues with their remotes, and yeah, so I don't like that. But like I said, it's not really a big issue with the Riptide. I've only had it just a couple of times. It has never put me in any type of danger or anything like that. So, you know, just wanted to let you know about that. I'm not getting paid for any of these reviews. I just wanted to have you guys, you know, be able to make an objective decision on if you want to buy a board or not. But I do recommend this board as a commuter. The last gripe that I really had with this board is, although it's pretty true to its specs, as far as speed and distance and stuff goes, it tops out at like 20 miles an hour and does, you know, 7 to 8 miles. And it can definitely climb some hills. It's not the most powerful machine, you know, but it does a good job. But my gripe is the brakes. They are, at first, you know, it's actually kind of nice. They actually feel very touchy. But actually, as I started riding and getting really comfortable on this board, when I was riding through the city, I found that the brakes were not powerful enough for me. I want them more powerful because I would have to foot brake a lot and even hop off the board a couple of times and use the brake without me on it to actually stop it. So, you know, if you're not going to be bombing the streets, then it's not a big deal. And if you know how to foot brake, it's not a big deal. And really, you need to make sure that you're aware of what's going on around you anyways, and give yourself plenty of time to stop. All that being said, you know, it's not like I got anywhere close to getting in an accident or anything, so I try to be a very safe rider, but I would like the brakes to be a little bit stronger. So that's pretty much it. I still really love this board. It's an awesome, awesome board. Super fun to ride. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this review. Part 2, I'll move on to the Verreal, but I didn't want to do everything in one video.